Simplicity. Everything could be so simple if we let it. Things do not have to be out of control. You do not have to let your mind spiral into 100 different places. It is okay for you to simplify, 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 and just be okay with whatever the outcome it is. Whatever outcome comes along with it, y'all. It is just simplify. What's good, YouTube? It's your girl TP Tab back with another one. Just simply to talk to you about how much easier life is once you simplify it. You know, all the little quotes. Less is more. Keep it simple. Just roll right along. You do not have to overcomplicate things, y'all. I'm telling y'all, because it comes to a point in time where it's just like you sitting there and you just down spiraling, just trying to figure out what's going on, what's happening. It's my dog in my lap. I'm sorry, y'all. He really wanted to be held. And it's just like, life could be so simple. I was literally just looking at him before I even started making this video. And was just like, you know what? Things could just be so simple. Just go to work, come home, spend time with your family, do whatever it is that you need to do, and just be okay. Be grateful. Like, I don't have to try to juggle 50 million things at once just because I want everything to pop off how I want it to pop off. If something doesn't happen that day like I want it to, then it's all right. You know, it's not going to be the end of the world just because it's not going how you need it to go. Sometimes you have to take a step back and really look at just how overcomplicated you're making things and just be like, you know what? Let me just, excuse me, Ace, please. I'm gonna have to put him down. He's getting a little excited. This is Ace, if you've never seen him. I'm sorry. Lay down, buddy. He's not happy because he wanted to be held. But yeah, everything could just be so simple, bro. Like I told y'all in that last video, I have been wrecking myself, wrecking my brain, trying to do 50 million different things, trying to do things so many different kinds of ways, and just really just trying to hone in and come up with a plan to solve all my problems. And you know what? Problems are getting solved no matter what. And it's just like, it's not going to help me whenever I'm sitting here getting myself caught up in a frenzy just because I need it to be picture perfect. And it's like, I tell you all the time, I'm really just on I'm just trying to let it go and relax and just let God take the wheel. So why have I been so anxious and so jittery lately? Just calm down. Like, questions are being answered without me having to search for answers for forever now. And it feels so good whenever you're just really able to just calm it down and simplify it. Like, I've been just ripping and running, just trying to do everything. And it's like, at this point, Tab, you're literally overcomplicating it to where you're overwhelmed and sometimes you want to shut down. And we don't have time to shut down. So that's why I said you just need to calm it down. You really just simplify it. Stick to a couple things a day. Stick to those 3 major things that you need to get done in a day and get those done. Don't harp and be so mean and just talk nasty to yourself because you wasn't able to check everything off the checklist. Yeah, will be some days where you're not going to be able to. But even in those moments, just simplify your problems. Like, okay, I had 5 things that I needed to get done today. I got 3 of the major things done. Okay, so first thing tomorrow morning, those last 2 things that I didn't get to get done, they have to get done first now. Just be so simple. It's not a whole finding an elaborate master plan. You know, it's not rocket science. And I mean, however, if you are building some elaborate plan, be my guest. I'm not telling you that you can't do that. I'm just saying, even with you building the plan, there has to be steps in that plan where you can simplify, where you can dumb it down, where you can make it easier for you to achieve whatever it is you're trying to achieve. Just simplify it, y'all. It's just so beautiful because it's just, life is whatever you make it, no matter what. If you overcomplicate it, your life is going to be overcomplicated. If you fluster yourself with a whole lot of different things, your life is going to be flustered. Anything that you throwing out there, you're going to get back 100%. Whatever you sow, you shall reap in every aspect. That's just written, okay? He done told us that 1,000 times. So I'm just saying, It is so much easier when we simplify. Even whenever it comes to trading, like, y'all know how I talk about dumbing things down whenever it comes to trading, because the more you overcomplicate it, the more you overcomplicating your trade, the more you overcomplicating your mindset. Like, you don't need all of that. You have to find a simple strategy, something that really works for you, and really just go with it. Don't switch it up 50 times. Don't add 25,000 indicators in there. Don't sit there and be watching 2 Instagram traders while you watching 3 YouTube lives. That's doing too much. Sit there and really find who you are on the chart. Find what you like on the chart and just keep it simple. It's simple as that. That was unnecessary. Sorry, y'all. I'm tired. It's 12 o'clock in the morning and I'm sitting here making a video for y'all. Like, I don't need to be asleep because it's gonna be time to get up and go do my gym. I forgot my watch is dead. Get up and do my gym session and then go to work and do all the things that I need to do for the day. So, but yeah, I felt so bad because, like I told y'all in my last videos, I had so many videos with the Wizard Kelly, and it just wasn't worked out. So I felt compelled, and I said, I'm just gonna go in here and speak from the heart tonight. Like, seriously, it's just been so many times where I've overcomplicated things in my life and it just got me nowhere. It literally will put you right back in the start line. And don't get me wrong, sometimes you need that structure of overcomplicatedness just to get you over a hump, get you somewhere where you're trying to reach, but not all the time. Like, that is in no way, shape, or form necessary 100% of the time, because I'm telling you, you're going to overdo it and you're going to get burnt out, and then you're going to be like, bruh, what happened? I was burnt out. I took a day off and it turned up to end up being a month. Just because you was overcomplicating it, and it was just so simple, and the answer is always right there in front of you, bro. Like, don't overcomplicate it. I'm trying to tell y'all. So, yeah, that's really all I got for this video. I really do hope that y'all enjoyed it. I hope that you was able to take something from it. Like I said, just simplify everything. Even, I know I just said that was the end of it, but just especially with trading, y'all, it took me so long to really hone in and just focus on the 3 main things that I'm looking for whenever I'm trading. And it's like, yeah, it can be other factors sprinkled in there, but it's 3 main things that I'm always going to look for. And just to keep it as simple as pie, it's always time, liquidity, volume. I am on those 3 at all times. And of course, like I said, the other stuff springing into it is what's going on in the chart. Like, are we close to a gap or an imbalance or an order block, or my dang on, did the price already liquidate this little area of liquidity? Like, what are we doing in those aspects? But I'm telling y'all, those 3 things right there, time, liquidity, and volume, that's the top that's on my list. And whenever I really stopped and honed in on that right there, it really took my trading to the next level. It really did, because I was doing so much. Like I said, even with the little stuff that I was just saying, and then I would be looking for key levels and psychological levels and support and resistance and supply and demand, and then try to throw a trend line in there and throwing a fib or 2 in there. Like, it was so many things on top of so many different things that I was just trying to throw together. Like, because everything that I've learned, I was trying to encompass it into one, because like I tell y'all, every strategy works. It's just how much time are you willing to put in on it to tweak it to how you want it to be. And it's like, I literally took that and ran with it. So it's like, I'm gonna take a little bit from here, I'm gonna take a little bit from here, I'm gonna take a little bit from here. But whole time I was mushing it all in, just because it's like, oh, I'm profitable with, say, like, I'm profitable with psychological levels. Okay, whenever I use the fib, I'm profitable with it in this way. Okay, and if I use the trend line, I'm profitable with it this way. If I use a dang on channel or freaking Bollinger Band, oh my God, the Bollinger Band's era of my trading was ridiculous. Like, it was to one point where my chart looked ridiculous. When I tell you, literally, like, a coloring book, and you could not see the candles. And it was just one day I was like, bro, I can't even focus, I can't even see, because I'm literally just throwing everything on top of everything, and that doesn't make sense. Cleared everything off. I am completely, y'all done seen my charts. Well, I would pull it up on here, but last time I did that and I went back and watched the video, you couldn't even see my screen. It was just white. So don't worry, like I told y'all, we got that account. We're gonna get back to getting on this screen. Gonna have to figure that back out, but we're gonna get back on this screen so I can really show y'all and dissect y'all. Like, y'all see my charts. I got levels of liquidity marked off. I got my Friday open, Friday close, Sunday opens marked off, and I got certain little gaps there. It is not 50 million things on my chart anymore, because it was so overcomplicated. It was just so heavy. It was just too much going on, and I couldn't even focus. I couldn't even focus on the one thing that I was truly supposed to be focusing on, and that was the candles. That was price. That was actually seeing what was really going on behind the scenes. So as soon as I simplified it, things became so much easier. Things became so much easier. They became so much clearer, and I was really able to excel in the field. So if I can't help but to think, if I could simplify my trading, if I can simplify the things in my life, I know that I can excel there. And you know, it's really just as simple as that. God, family, wealth, health, fun. I'm just saying, it's just, you gotta simplify some things, and just let it take over, because as soon as you stop overcomplicating it, it will just be so fun. It would just be so fun. I said fun. It would just be so fun. I'm trying to tell you. Ace, please. He is being disrespectful to y'all. I apologize. He is something else. He wants all the attention right now, and I can't give it to him because I'm trying to talk to y'all. I'm trying to talk to y'all and tell y'all it's so simple, just to be so simple about certain simple things. That's it. I'm rambling. I gotta go, because when I get to rambling, y'all know it's time to wrap it up. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Troops, shout out to y'all. You know I love y'all. Y'all know I already love y'all. I ain't about to keep telling y'all all the time. I absolutely am going to tell you as much as I want to, because I do truly appreciate everybody that comes by, that checks in, that's hit the sub button, that's leaving likes, leaving comments. Like I said, I don't even care if it's a hate comment. Hey, I appreciate you and your view, and you know what? That is your opinion. Everybody can have their own opinion. But yeah, no, I'm about to start rambling, so I gotta wrap it up. I hope that y'all have a blessed night, day, week, month, year. It is 2025. What a time to be alive. What a time to thrive and strive for greatness. I don't know if I did that in my last video. It is August the 1st. This year really just rolled right on along. Yeah, I hope that y'all keeping yourselves safe in every aspect of the word, and for y'all, just keep it simple. It's so much easier. I'm trying to tell you, as a 31-year-old that I am right now, sitting in front of y'all, trying to tell y'all, life can be so simple if you just don't overcomplicate things. I wish that I would have really learned that and actually applied it to myself many years ago, because it's just like, I try to do it all. I try to do it all, and I try to overcomplicate it just to, you know, make up for lost time, or just to try to go ahead and get ahead, and you realize it's not worth it in the end. Just keep it simple, and you can be 10 times ahead. That's all I got. It's your girl TV Tab. I'm out.